everybody, it's me, Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing my October TBR. I know it's going to be coming out on the 1st of October, but my cat decided he needed to have an asthma flare-up, which it's been a thing. So, like, everything has been pushed aside. So, this is for my Wonder Womanathon, which I'll make sure to link that down below. So there'll be there's 9 prompts. Make sure I'm doing that right. So I've picked 9 books. Now whether I will read, I think I should probably try to finish my own readathon, but we'll see. Life happens sometimes, so yeah. So the first one is to read a book with mostly women. I can't see them. So I'll be doing, let's see if it, where is it? Yeah. European Travel for the Monstrous Gentlewoman, which is the sequel to The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. And it's just a continuation of Mary Jekyll, Beatrice Rappaccini, Catherine Moreau, Justin Frankenstein, and Diana Hyde, as well as Mrs. Poole, and I think it was Alice. And they are going to Budapest to help Lucinda van Helsing, because they are all the daughters of famous literary monsters. So yeah, I will be talking about that book in my wrap-up. But this one is mostly women. There are some men, probably Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, and a couple other men were in the first book. So I assume probably Van Helsing. And if you've got Van Helsing, that's Dracula. So, like, maybe some Dracula, the guys from Dracula will show up. But yeah, that's that one. And it's a chunky one. But I think it'll read quick. The other one did. Next is to read a book with an outsider. I've tried to make these prompts as vague as possible. So I've picked the traitor Baru Cormorant. And Baru is the outsider to the Empire of Masks, which takes over her island, which would also fit another prompt, but I'm not doing that one. And she joins the masquerade and basically is trying to take this empire down from the inside. And, well, there's like 3 other books in this series that get progressively worse, the title for Baru, so yes. The next is to read a book where the main character fights someone. I was stuck. And then the prompt after that is to read a book where love is a main theme. And for both of those, I'm not sure which one. Because this is like, not only like romantic love, but also like found family love. And this is, that's Redemptor, by the way. And Iron Widow is definitely romantic love. It's polyamory, Wu Tsai Ten. And I'm pretty sure Wu Tsai Ten fights somebody because it's a pilot in like a giant mech suit. But I'm not sure if I forgot her name. Tarisai fights someone in this one. So that's why I'm going back and forth on these. So I'm not sure which will fit where. I might just read the books and then fill in the prompts in later. You know what? I can do that. My readathon. Next, to read a book with Greece or Greek myths. I think I meant to say, like, set in Greece, too. Because I've got 2 again, and because the next one is read a book about a goddess. So obviously Percy Jackson would fit a lot of these prompts. I didn't do that on purpose. So this definitely has goddesses in it. The Titan's Curse. And then this book is... This could fit with another prompt as well. This is about Letitia Talbot. And she is an archaeological student or archaeologist at this point, and she goes to Crete, which is in Greece. So this doesn't have a goddess. Well, it's got the Tomb of Zeus, but so yeah. I mean, this probably has Greek myths in it. So again, a back and forth. Yeah, so we'll see. And Percy Jackson is just a continuation of what's been happening, which if you haven't read the first two books, I don't want to spoil that for you. And I believe this is the first in a series. Well, it should be. And Letitia goes to Crete, like I said, and her host, another archaeologist, dies. Or no. 2 people die, not the host. And so Letitia, again, I might just read the book and then see where it should go. Next is to read a book with special weapons. This one's hard. It's probably going to be mostly fantasy or sci-fi. But Wonder Woman is fantasy. I've picked Exile, which is book 2 in the Dark Elf trilogy, which is the first trilogy about Drizzt Do'Urden. I read the first one. I can't remember. He might have a special sword, or he might just be a badass, but he does have a special cat. I think it's supposed to be Guinevere, but that's not quite how it's spelled. And the cat is like in a little... It's usually in... she recharges herself like a little treasure thing, and then he goes, Guinevere, and she pops out. So yeah, I'm counting that. Read a book with a queer main character. I have been listening to audiobooks because I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, and then I can just listen to audiobooks. And I've got The Bone Spindle, and I might, or The Foundry Side. I think The Bone Spindle is probably more obviously have a queer main character because they're lesbians, I believe. And I'm not sure about The Foundry Side. Then lastly, read a book with an island. This was hard until I read about Baru Cormorant and Crete, but I also have The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, which is set in England. England is an island. This is... I think this might be the first Poirot. It's about Poirot just sort of showing up, and it's from the point of view of someone who knows him, I think. So, yeah. And then those are just possibilities. I do have some other books here, and I'm not sure if they have any special weapons or queer main characters. I would have to probably look at that a little more. Like I have the Emperor's Blades, but I think it's supposed to be the people are the blades, so they're not a special weapon. I don't know. We'll find out. So yes, I'm super excited for this, and yes, I hope you join. I'll be doing some sprints. I think I posted those in the announcement video. Mr. Fancy was gonna not help with sprints, but have it on his channel. So his Discord channel, I mean. And yeah, they'll probably be at weird times, the sprints, because I work during the day. So who knows? we'll see what happens. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.